Welcome to Center Heist Productions. Please hit the likes and the subscribe down below in the right hand corner. Bear with me, I'm not going on the camera today just for the fact that I was just putting this out because I'm very sick. Flu and cold, shakes, so a bit of everything. And not feeling up to par, otherwise I would have had this out last night. Anyway, this is the uh, review of the Habs going into Ottawa. Final score. We played a doozy last night, and it was hard to watch when I was sick, so I was kind of laying down, and I wasn't impressed with what I was seeing. So anyway, first period starts. Um, we get a goal from the Habs, 2 goals from the Sens. Second period, 2 goals from the Sens. Third period, 2 goals from the Sens, 1 goal from the Habs, 6-2. Yeah, you wouldn't even have thought the Habs had a pulse in this thing. They played so poorly. Just a stinker of a game. Put up a game. I personally knew they would have trouble with the Sens because we just don't seem to know how to beat them. You look at last year, I believe it was 0-3. We were against them, and they just have our number. So we're going to have to learn how to play them, though, because this is just not acceptable. The effort's not acceptable. The only positive point last night was Michael Pizzetta's fight, which he kicked Tush. He did a great job in that fight, and that was the highlight of the game for me. Other than that, the game, they played terrible as a team. I don't even want to praise anybody because I wasn't pumped with this game whatsoever. I thought they lost as a group. They were outskated. They had the neutral zone was Ottawa had it easily. They couldn't get out of their own end. Just the cycling. Just they got to learn how to get the puck up the boards. Defense. There was no positives for the defense for my view of it. Yeah, I right now I think for me, Matheson's our number one. That's for sure at this point. But he sucks so bad in his defensive zone. But I find Caden Gooley's game has slid a bit too. And I think it's because he started trying to play like Matheson. I think he needed to get back to his own game. He was playing much better, and you got to have your own game, and not everybody can play the same style. I do think it's working out with him and Matheson for some reason on that pairing though. Yes, they get burned a little bit because they both want to jump in there, but they seem to do okay. I mean, we got such a mess that we don't get good combinations all the way around, so it's hard. I found everybody was pretty a little shaky. I think the best defenseman out there was Harris, just because he was more reliable than the rest. But even at that, I can't put a feather into his cap because to me none of them played well. And Caden Primo, give me a break. This is not an NHL goaltender. So, now I lost this on my screen again, and I was disgusted. If the puck's not like 1 inch off the ice, Caden's useless. I've never seen a goaltender. Don't give me the garbage of he's only 24. 24? And you haven't learned to use your trapper? You're done. Sorry, that trapper is not going to get. It's not that should be in play by now. So to me, joke, utter joke. He's got a terrible trapper. Although I am not going to blame the game entirely on him. I just seen a couple. I noticed when the goal shots are put up high, he just has his response with his trapper is garbage. He does, and if you don't have that at 24, you're in trouble. So for those who want to start getting in his corner, you can go ahead. I mean, I still say keep him too because I want to lose. So I'm good with that. But this is not NHL material goaltending, and our defense, like our team last night, our entire team just played pathetic. pathetic. There was nothing, no positives here. Okay, so all right. So Stuchel had a goal and 2 assists. Jonas Corposella stopped 21 shots, and the Ottawa Senators beat the Montreal Canadiens on Thursday night. Brady Tkachuk, Rourke Chartier, Vladimir Tarasenko, Matthew Joseph, Parker Kelly also scored for Ottawa. The Sens won for the second time in 8 games to improve to 16-24. Ottawa responded after intercoach Jacques Martin challenged the team after a 7-4 loss to Colorado on Tuesday night. So they responded, but they knew they had Montreal coming up. So, I mean, they had to. Cole Caulfield got a goal and Michael Pezzetta got a goal. So this was probably one of Pezzetta's better games. Caden Primo stopped 32 shots. So this is the usual. We're getting outshot for the most part in every game. I just didn't like some of those goals where I seen it shot to the trapper side and he missed and it went in. And I seen his response, and this has been my knock against him. He's fine if everything's ice level on the surface or just an inch up. He's not bad. Put it up higher, and he, especially on the glove side, he's useless. So sorry, that's just my thought on it, and it is what it is. Stutzel again, once again, was the first star. Goal and 2 assists for a +3. Brady Tkachuk 1-1-1, +1. Uh, Jake Sanderson was 0-1 and +3. Okay, first period summary 8:40. Brady Tkachuk assisted by Ridley Gray and Artyom Zub. 11:07. Tim Stützle, Artyom Zub. He had a fairly good game from this too. And 13:24. Cole Caulfield had a nice goal assisted by Sean Monahan. And second period, Rourke Chartier, assisted by Parker Kelly and Jacob Bernard D. Docker. Sorry, the way they got this stretched out. And then 18:54, Vladimir Tarasenko, assisted by Tkachuk, Stützle, Matthew Joseph in the third period scores, assisted by Stützle, Parker Kelly, assisted by Jake Sanderson, empty netter, and Michael Pezzetta gets one unassisted. So 23-37. You can't. Good tight divisional games that you know a team's going to play that much better against you because now you're in your own division. You got to put up a better fight than that. You can't go down being 23 shots to 37 hits. They hit us too. You know, they brought the physicality. They were always 2 or 3 steps ahead of us. 21-15. Faceoffs 33-30 for us. Power play garbage for us as usual for the most part. 0-4, and they had 0-2. Penalty minutes 11-15 for them. Giveaways 9-12 for them. Takeaways 11-10 for us. Block shots. They actually outdid us in block shots 15-12. So yeah, and you had the Zach McEwen and Pezzetta go at it in a fight, and it was a nice fight. And Pezzetta easily won that fight. He really took it to him, and it was a good fight. At least he showed he had somewhat of a pulse and tried to get his team going. So that was at the end of the first period. Then we had Brandstrom 2 minutes for tripping. Ridley Gray 2 minutes for tripping. Then the third period, Yoler Mia interference. Brendan Gallagher 2 minutes for roughing. Stützle 2 minutes for roughing. Jacob Chikrum 2 minutes for holding. Jaden Struble 2 minutes for holding. Docker 2 minutes for interference. And that was your game. There was nothing exciting here to talk about. It was a total stinker. Not impressed, and this is what I'm talking about with the Habs, and we're all talking about it. We can go out and beat Colorado, then we come up against a team who's at the bottom of the league, and we absolutely get lambasted. and look good on us. Like I say, for me, I just want to get closer to the bottom, get a good pick. So I'm good with it, and keep Caden Primo because his failures will get us closer to the tanking is because, like I said, and don't get me wrong, this was on the team as well as Caden. The whole team absolutely stunk. So just not a good game all the way around. So we'll see what they turn. I don't expect much, especially playing Boston, and now your points. You're getting closer to the playoff scenario. Boston's probably going to cremate us. So that being said, thank you for following. Please hit the like, subscribe down below. Tell your friends and family. Leave a comment. I muchly appreciate it. And yeah, like I said, I didn't go on camera because this was hard enough to do with this body flu and cold I'm having. I just tried to get through this. All right, thank you for following, and we will catch you in the review against the Boston Bruins. Take care.